How are you feeling about where you're at right now?
Well, it's a different take on Shakespeare, and we were just discussing earlier, if it was traditional, then we wouldn't be having so many exciting things happening to fit the narrative into the 30s. So I'm quietly confident that we're in a good place at the moment, yeah.
What have you been enjoying most about the process so far?
I think saying Shakespeare's words is always great. A little bit Shakespeare every day is good for the soul. I really enjoy that, and I also enjoying feeding it into another generational narrative like in the 30s. I think that's been really cool as well, yeah.
Has there been any defining moments for you in this production?
Yeah, so I'd say saying Shakespeare without script, memorising words in all different shapes and forms, and putting a whole scene together. I think that's been a defining moment is seeing something that we talked about as an idea when I first sat down with Dougman and CLEO. He said, going to do this and this and this. And I went, wow, that's really, really, that's massive. And then now to see it all starting to push together in a defining moment, we've seen that first scene come together and done and dusted. So, yeah, that was a defining moment, yeah.
What does it feel like to be actors in this production?
It feels good. It's I must say, honestly, it's different. Given because I'm a big fan of Shakespeare, so it's feeling good because of all the different personalities and that are on the set at the moment and how we're interacting with them, and I think that the whole experience of theatre and meeting people is really been huge to me in this play. Yeah.
Is this your first time with Shakespeare at the Tanks with Tropical Arts?
Yeah, this is. I'm a member of Tropical Arts, and so it's the second time I've been involved with Shakespeare with them. I just think that it's quite exciting to see these massive ideas that they get and then put them on stage. Like if you look at just the logistics of CLEO and Tony, it's just massive, and you think that how the hell are you going to put that out there? You're sort of reeling because of all the bits and pieces and the jigsaw that's got to come together, and then watching it come together, I've always been probably the most exciting thing I ever see in theatre, and that's any theatre is watching from a director's point as well, from Doug's side, see how his whole project's coming together. So that's been really exciting. Yeah. 2
weeks from opening night, how does it feel?
Wow, it feels a bit, I suppose, bizarre at the moment because there's so much to do yet, and an audience will come in on the night and I'll see this really awesome set, and I'll see some people doing the best they possibly can to portray Shakespeare, and they'll have no idea at all of the massive work and effort and faith that we all had in each other that goes into putting on that out there. So I'm getting a bit chilled, so I feel a Grease song coming on here.
I'm always surprised, actually, like 2 weeks, you can achieve a lot in 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. When we're talking tonight, I wish she's talking to the secretary, talking to her, she's like a workaholic, that woman, and she's telling us that this is going to happen and this will be in this date, and it's like, we might get a dressing room 4 days before, matinee and this sort of thing. It's absolutely surreal, I said, honestly. But, I have faith, and we have faith in each other, so I have faith it will all come together, yeah.
It sounds like the ultimate in teamwork to me.
Absolutely. I mean, theatre yourself, that if you haven't got a team and they're all putting their best in but excited about it, then any project it's just not going to work. So the enthusiasm and with both the acting and the set design and the costumes and the makeup, and everyone's just throwing their little bit in. It's really very exciting and massive team effort. Yep.